They lied to you. For years, every single prepper guru, every doomsday prophet, every end times channel on social media sold you the same fatal delusion. Their whispers echoed off the cold concrete of your basement walls. Stockpile, can, store 5 years of rations, amass 50 kilograms of rice, 30 kilograms of beans, pallets of long-term survival food. That, they say, is preparedness. I call that a death warrant. Because here is what they don't tell you. When the global supply chain fractures, when markets shut down, when the last can of preserved food is looted, the man who stored 2 tons of food in his basement becomes the target of the first month. Your neighbors are hungry. Your neighborhood is starving. And the phantom of your basement's existence begins to rise in the hollows of their eyes. The survival industry sold you hoarding. I am teaching you the rule of the new world.
First, let's face the reality. The global food system currently operates on exactly a 3-day stock. 3 days. When the trucks stop, when the ports close, when the first scream of famine panic is heard, the markets are stripped bare to the bone within 72 hours. No matter the trigger, a global pandemic, climate rebellion, economic cardiac arrest, a cyber paralysis, the result is the same. 8 billion people suddenly forced to find their own food. The stockpiling trap is a ticking time bomb. The tons of food in your basement create only visibility. In a starving community, the richest man, the one with the most food, is the deadest man. The statistical truth is brutal. In historical famines, hoarders were targeted and looted within an average of 6 to 8 weeks. Bosnia, 1992, Leningrad, 1941. History is repetition. The only meaning in stockpiling endless food is facing the reality of hunger again after 2 years. What will you do in the 3rd year? Will you simply die? When the shelves are empty, the old consumer economy is buried. In the new world, only one currency is valid: the ability to produce food. Money is worthless. Gold is inedible. Crypto is merely an idea without electricity. I call this producer supremacy. Those who survived global hunger are not those who stored the most food, but those who can produce infinite food. Hoarders think monthly. Producers think generationally. Now, let us embark on the 6-stage journey to survive in this new order. This is not just a plan, it is a story of transformation. At the start of the journey, we cannot begin with 0. We need a breathing space, a minimum stock to carry us until our production systems are active. This is not 2 tons, but a 30-day tactical bridge stock. The goal of this stock is to buy time. You cannot make plans in a panic. A 25 kilogram or 55 pounds per person stock of rice, beans, oil, and salt is portable, concealable, and provides 30 days of sanity. The multiplier rule applies even here. This stock is not just food, but also valuable barter capital in the first months. Critical warning: you will tell no one about the existence of this stock, not even family. Hunger turns people into monsters. As the initial bridge stock begins to deplete, the seeds in your garden have not yet awakened. This is the time to activate fast turnover calorie sources, crops with a 30 to 60-day growing period. We are no longer waiting. We are producing. Emergency crops. Microgreens. Harvest in 7 to 14 days. Nutrient dense. Grown on a windowsill. Sprouts. Ready in 3 to 7 days. Beans, lentils, sunflower, a protein explosion. Radishes, 25 days, the fastest growing calorie from seed. Egg chickens, if possible, start a flock immediately. By day 90, daily eggs guarantee your protein supply. The real tactic: have your microgreens flourishing while your neighbors are starving. This gives you not only food, but the power to form security alliances. The rich man who keeps to himself dies alone. The rich man who shares lives. You are now thinking medium term. Fast crops are active, but you need real calorie mass. Survival crops in order of priority. Potatoes. 1 kilogram of seed equals 10 kilograms of harvest. Entire cultures have survived on potatoes alone. Ireland, 1800s. Squash or pumpkins. 1 seed can yield 30 kilograms of fruit. Stores for months. Seeds are edible. Corn. The staple of human civilization. High calorie, can be dried and stores for years. Beans, pole or bush. A source of protein, plus they fix nitrogen into the soil, acting as fertilizer for future harvests. These crops stop true hunger. Every harvest returns thousands of seeds, giving you the ability to establish a seed bank. A monoculture can be wiped out by disease. A diversity of 5 crops is your insurance.
The human body can survive for months on a plant-based diet, but without protein, muscles waste, wound healing slows, and immunity collapses. Now is the time to implement small-scale, low-input animal production. Survival animals. Rabbits, ruthlessly efficient. A pair of rabbits yields 50 rabbits in 6 months. They eat grass, free food, are silent, and live in small cages. Warning, rabbit meat is lean. Supplement with a fat source. Chickens, dual purpose. Eggs, daily protein, plus meat as a last resort. 6 chickens equals 4 to 6 eggs a day, equals 2,000 plus calories a week. Insect farm, the secret weapon. Cricket or grasshopper farming equals highest protein per gram. Silent, indoor, minimal feed. A game changer once societal taboos are overcome. The Multiplier Rule. Animals grow geometrically. Plants do not. Animal manure is gold for your garden. The person who provides meat is the community leader.
You have learned to produce, but you are dependent on seasons. Summer is abundance, winter is famine. Preservation technologies are your magic to carry summer's bounty into winter's hunger. Ancient preservation techniques: no electricity. Fermentation. Cabbage turns into sauerkraut, stores for 1 year plus. Meat turns into salami or sausage, months. Salting or curing. Fish or meat plus salt equals stores for years. Old Viking technology still works. Drying or dehydration. Vegetables, fruit, or meat plus sun or air equals 90% weight reduction. Stores for years. Root cellar. Underground storage at 4 to 10 degrees Celsius, 39 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, keeps potatoes, carrots, cabbage fresh for 6 to 9 months. The Multiplier Rule. Preservation gives you time travel. The person providing fresh food in winter becomes the sultan of the region. In the long run, no one survives alone. History proves it. The solution? Skill-based community barter network. You are the food producer. Neighbor A is the water engineer, purification, irrigation. Neighbor B is the medic, medicine, injury care. Neighbor C is security, defense. Neighbor D is energy, solar, wind, biodiesel. Critical strategy: build the community before hunger starts. Alliances cannot be formed in crisis. The skill multiplier means 6 experts are superior to 6 generalists, and the group provides security against attack.
The unspoken truth. Global hunger changes people. By week 5, anger starts. The ones who have food are selfish. I will take it. By week 7, desperation arrives and morality collapses. Historically, Leningrad, Holodomor. Your strategy. Stay invisible. Do not flaunt abundance. Share wisely. Do not completely refuse the hungry. Give small aids to strengthen security alliances. Be strategic. Not everyone can be saved. Your family and your community network come first. The reason why most people will die. Here's the truth no one will tell you. 60 to 80% of the world's population will die within the first 2 years of global famine. Why? 90% of people don't know how to grow food. 95% cannot maintain even a single crop. 99% don't know how to butcher an animal. 99.9% cannot live without electricity. Modern humanity is 100% dependent on the supply chain. When the chain breaks, the unskilled die.
In global famine, gold is inedible. Money is worthless. Property cannot be defended. Guns run out of ammunition. But knowledge is immortal. Knowledge cannot be stolen. Knowledge multiplies. And knowledge can create life on a barren plot of land, even with zero equipment. So learn now, plant seeds, raise animals, ferment, practice every single day. Because when the shelves are empty, the survivors will not be the rich. They will be the skilled. Preparedness is not what you store. Preparedness is what you can produce. If world hunger is coming, meet it as a producer.